Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I will be telling you guys my biggest turn-ons. I do have my biggest turn-offs video. I will link that down below in the description. But for now, grab your food and your drinks and let's just get to talking. Number one, when a guy has drive dreams and he doesn't stop until he makes them come true. There is nothing more attractive than a guy that actually wants something good for himself. I definitely think it's attractive when a guy, has goals and dreams and he has ambition and he doesn't stop until he makes it come true. Meaning, let's say this guy wants to become an eye doctor, okay? And he's by the time I'm 28 or whatever, it's gonna take me till I'm 28 to even graduate and get my ish together kind of thing. But by the time he's 26 and a day, he already did everything, and now he's just living his life, okay? I think it's so attractive when, and I think that's so attractive, and then plus, even, if nothing works out, even if, people have told him, no, you can't be this, or you can't do this, or, life has just kind of taken, a turn or something, for the worst, God forbid, but, that kind of thing, he doesn't let anything stop him, basically, he never gives up. So basically, John Cena, okay? Number two, a guy that has really great style. I really like it when a guy has really nice style and, he wears the clothes and he doesn't let the clothes wear him. Meaning, he can walk out in his PJs and he's gonna be look, I still look good no matter what, because, he has confidence, okay? But even then, I think it's good, when a guy has, he matches his outfits, or, do I have lipstick? Okay. Anyways, when a guy basically, he knows, what to wear and how to wear it kind of thing, that kind of thing. Number three, great hygiene. I think it is so attractive. How many of y'all, okay, absolutely love it when, your guy or your girl wears that one perfume or that one cologne that just makes you just want to just live with them, live in their clothes kind of thing, okay? And it's not even, smelling good, because anyone can, put on cologne and, perfume and just voila, but I think, when someone takes care of themselves, I think that's so attractive and, keeps everything looking good and fresh, okay? Number four, isn't scared to be lovey-dovey. I think it's really attractive when a guy isn't scared to show people how he feels about his girl, isn't, scared to show her off, or to kiss her on the forehead, slow dance with her, in public or something. Don't ever be scared to, show your feelings. And I think when you're in love, you just, don't even care. You're just, yeah, that kind of thing. Number five is protective. There's a difference between being controlling and being protective. I will take protective any day over controlling, okay? I think it is so incredibly attractive when a guy is protective over you, because it means, he cares about you, he's I don't want to see my baby girl hurt or anything like that, and, you're my girl, you're my life, you're my world. It's oh my god. I know, okay? I think it's so attractive when a guy's protective over you, and it's just kind of ooh, damn, you care, yay, Number six, actually cares. Now, when I say actually cares, I mean legitimately cares, okay? Because you can go up to a person, to a stranger or anything, you can be you look really good today, or I, compliment them or something. You can just, tell someone that you love them. You can tell someone, I care about you. But if your actions don't say otherwise, anyone can say anything, basically, okay? Anyone can say anything to you, but if they're not showing you, with their actions, do their words really matter? No, they don't, okay? Because actions, are so powerful rather than words, that kind of thing. Number seven is supportive. I think it's so important in a relationship, and I think it's a big turn on when a guy supports you, and as well, you support him in his dreams and his accomplishments and stuff like that. So, I think it's so attractive when a guy is supportive, especially, with me, he can't be shy or anything like that, because, I put myself out there, with these videos, and even though they're, whatever, I think my longest video is like 30 something minutes or something, like 29 minutes or something, but that's still like, you know, like I don't want him to like feel uncomfortable or like, oh my god, like I don't want you posting videos or stuff, like I don't want to be in your video or anything like that, or like I don't want you talking about me kind of thing. Treat me right and I won't, okay? But that's what I'm saying though. So like I think supportive, a guy that's supportive, you know, as well as like, you know, you support him, he supports you kind of thing, I think that's definitely a big turn on, you know, like that's my girl, that's my man kind of thing, you know, kind of all comes together, you know. Number 8 is understanding. I think it is so freaking attractive when a guy just understands like your point of views and, you know, your perspective on things, and he doesn't have to like agree with every little thing you say, but the fact that he takes time to like consider and he's just like, yeah, like I see where you're coming from, or if he's just like, you know, I see where you're coming from, but you know, we can do it like this, or you should do this or you should do that kind of thing, like, you know, like it kind of like gives and takes, like, you know, like he understands and then he puts his input in it kind of thing. Yeah. Number 9, tells me how he feels and shows it. Again, ties in with the other one that I was saying. I think it is so attractive because here's the thing. I'm the type of person, like, I need reassurance every now and then. Not every day, because that's going to get really repetitive and really annoying, and I'm probably just going to be like, okay, dude, like, relax, okay? But I think it's so important, like, when a guy, I think it's so attractive, like, when a guy tells you how he feels, like, you know, like, if I'm overthinking things, or maybe if I'm like having a bad day or something, like I just kind of want that reminder of like, hey, like, you know, it's fine, like you'll get through it, like, you know, it's just a day or something or whatever. I feel like I talk like I have so many bad days and I really don't, but like I'm just saying, for example, okay, that kind of thing. So I think it is so like attractive when a guy tells you how he feels and then he shows it, like he steps up, like if he's just like, I want to go on a date with you, he doesn't just say it and then just like leaves you hanging for like 4.5 years, like, you know, like he makes it happen kind of thing. Number 10, puts God first. I think, and you guys already know, like, and if you don't know, I feel like I kind of went through like this holy kind of thing in life, and I definitely want a guy that puts God first, because a couple that prays together stays together, and that's how I see it. So I want a guy that's like, you know, whenever we're having like a low moment in our relationship, like we come together, we pray. If like before we eat, like we pray. Like even on good days we pray. Like, you know, like I think that is definitely something that's just, it's just like, wow, like, you know, that's just on a whole nother level, okay? Number 11, pays attention. I think it's so attractive when a guy pays attention, especially to you, like, you know, because you can, like, when you're interested in someone, like, you pay attention to, like, everything they do, like, the way they breathe, the way they walk, the way they blink, the way they, I don't know, like, just the way that they are, like, their facial expressions, like, just anything about them. Like, when you're that invested in someone and like you're that interested in someone, I think, you know, that's such a turn on, because it's like sometimes, like, if I have a question about myself, like if I'm like what do I do that's like, what do I do that I may not like realize about myself, and if my man's like, I don't know, like you're supposed to know yourself, like you're with yourself 24/7, like you're out the door. You just leave at that point, okay? But if he's like, well, do you mean like you talk with your hands a lot, or, you know, when, you know, you overthink things or something, and I'm just like, no, I don't, but okay. But anyways, that kind of thing. So basically, a guy that pays attention, like even to like the littlest detail that might not even like matter, but like he still does, like he still pays attention, like, you know. And another, this is kind of like a side note, when a guy grabs your waist, y'all, at that moment, you can just have me. Just go ahead, okay? I think it's so, like, that's right there, that's hot. Like, when a guy grabs your waist, and it's, like, a certain way that he grabs it, I guess. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm just, like, weird. But, like, my goodness, okay? Number 12, is when a guy lets you in. Basically, when a guy lets you into his life, you know, and you are his best friend. And I get, like, he's not gonna replace his boys with you or anything like that, but he just lets you know, like, if he's having a bad day, like, you're the first person that he calls, or if he's having a good day, like, and he just wants to check up on you kind of thing. Like, I want to be, like, a guy's best friend, like, you know, like, and a girlfriend, but, like, you get it, like, you know, like, I think it's so attractive when a guy just like lets you in, like even like all the, you know, the shitty parts of his life and all the good parts and all, like, you know, how he was raised kind of thing, like where he wants to be, where he sees himself, and not even like that, but just like in the moment kind of thing. Because I think that right there is so intimate, like just being with a person like on a whole nother level, like you just both understand each other to the point where it's like you just feel like you're with yourself kind of thing, like, you know. So that. And with that, there is a side note. Basically, when a guy says like he's not going to stop talking to you, like if, for instance, if my man is going out and, hypothetically speaking, my man, okay, let's say he's going out to a basketball game with his boys. It's his boys' night out, and I don't know, and and I'm just like, oh, like, he's like, oh, I'm about to be at this game, like, da da da. My first thought, like, you can ask anyone, like, I'll be like, oh, have fun, text me later. And if he's just like, no, like, it's fine, like, I'll text you kind of thing, like, I'll text you throughout, that's okay, like, that's perfectly fine. You know, because I don't want you to be glued to your phone talking to me. Like, I want you to enjoy the game. I want you to enjoy, you know, your boys and everything like that. As long as you are not on the kiss cam and the ball did not hit you on the head, we are perfectly okay. You can just check in, be like, you know, babe, like, we're winning, we're losing kind of thing, or whatever. Like, I wish you were here so we can be on the kiss cam together, and then that's going to be your fault because you didn't invite me. But anyways, that's not the point. The point is that basically when a guy says, you know, like, he's not going to stop talking to you and he kind of checks in with you, you know, kind of thing. And I feel like checks in is kind of weird because he's not like my child or anything like that. But, like, you know, you get it. Like, he doesn't stop to talk. Like, he keeps talking to you kind of thing. But I definitely think the first one, like, the lets you in more is more important than, like, talking to me. Like, you know, I think when you let me in and we're both, like, on a deeper level, and we just kind of both understand each other to where, like, it's crazy. Like, I understand you more than, like, your friends and maybe, like, your family do or something. Kind of, that's probably a little bit outrageous, right? Yeah, go ahead. Like this video for that, okay? But yeah, so that wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to check out my biggest turn-offs and this one, and y'all can compare and contrast and do, like, the little chart thing that, you know, we used to do in school and everything. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!